Hello everyone, welcome to Cold Ones. I'm your host Chad. Joining me today is my best mate.
Hello. Today we got very famous YouTube man, Mr. Beast.
How's it going? Thanks for having me, guys.
No, thanks for coming on. How have you been?
Been good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited to crank out a cold one with you guys.
Oh wow, I thought you didn't drink.
I'm a puppet. And now that we just absolutely destroyed the retention, people clicked off because they thought it was fake.
Don't destroy the puppet, we've had that for so long. Do you know what that's from?
No.
You haven't watched a Cold Ones video in a while then.
It's been a while. I was telling the last one I watched was PewDiePie.
Man.
Do you not watch YouTube anymore?
No, he watches the good stuff on YouTube.
My homepage is stuff you'd find boring.
You can put this down now.
Like how the fucking US money supply is made and that kind of stuff.
We're losing retention here.
Yeah, well, bro, hit me with something else.
Well, let's talk about why you are so obsessed with retention, because I feel like that's what you talk about every time you go on a podcast.
No, it's because that's all people ask me about. Don't ask me about fucking analytics.
Don't. No way, you bring that shit up fucking organically. You say that's how your brain works, and because you've been doing it so long, that's all you sort of think about in the back of your head.
Well, it's just like, obviously, what we're doing, people are gonna watch, so I try to make it entertaining for them. But honestly, like, my level of care has like plummeted over the years, so I'm not as analytical as I used to be. I'm kind of just,
right.
When I was way more analytical, our older videos, they just kind of sucked. Like, they were way too quick and fast-paced, and kind of, when I watch my videos that are a couple years old, it makes my head hurt, to be honest. One of the interesting things is I obviously grew up making videos, so I had no experience, so I didn't have anyone to teach me how to tell a story or actually make good videos. So you just kind of see me just stumbling and making garbage. And I feel like it wasn't until the last couple of years, like maybe the last 12, 18 months, that we actually really started making good videos that actually have a story. And
I feel like I didn't used to think of a Mr. Beast video as something that I necessarily enjoyed. To the level that it is, like, I think the storytelling has got like so much better that it's definitely a more well-rounded piece of content that can be enjoyed by like a much larger demographic.
I mean, that's literally what we've been pouring all our effort into, is like focusing on the story. And, you know, again, I was just super ignorant, so I thought this was the way you got people to watch videos, to just make it so quick they can't look away because so much shit's happening. But now I just want people to click the video and, like, before they leave, feel something. And I found that that's like a better experience for everyone.
Obviously, because you have so many people copying what they think is like the Mr. Beast formula.
Bro, I've tweeted about it. I've been like, hey, all the Mr. Beast clones that copied all the fast, like, start copying my stories and, like, let's fix this garbage. Let's clean up this mess. They're a little slow behind. It's a little harder to tell a story than cut every second.
How much is cut out of a video? Because we, for one, we do very long filming sessions, not nearly as much as you, but I watched your recent video where you're filming till sunup doing the wipeout course.
Yeah.
Did you continue filming or did you have a night's rest
that
and then
one
come
was
back to
a
it?
bitch because we needed to film at night. So we were basically filming from like the second the sun went down 7 p.m. till some days we were filming till 7 a.m. But the video before that, where we gave the guys 10K every day in the wilderness, that was 75 days of just them out there in the woods. And I usually checked in like every 4 or 5 days. Those are intense.
Was that close to where the compound is, or was that?
Yeah, so we had 2 people spend 100 days in a bunker to win $500,000. And then right beside that is woods, and we had those 2 people stay in the woods, and they got 10K every day. And then beside that's another long-term challenge. And so every couple of days I just go, boop, boop.
Yeah, that's interesting, because that's what I was sort of curious about, how it's possible. Like with the, shoot the flare, and we'll come and sort it out. And it's like, how the fuck can you have your fingers in all these pies doing all these like ongoing videos at once, and they're all just in the vicinity, so
Have you ever had a video like that being filmed where they have shut off the flare and you've had to be there, but you're off doing something else? So you've had to like get the producer to be like, you guys gonna wait 12 hours for Jimmy's flying back from...
Yeah, we have this like hologram machine for if they want to, where I can like hologram in, like if I'm doing a 7 days video, but that hasn't been a problem yet. But we have like contingencies where if people want to get out, I can like remote in and like, so we have this big, like 10-foot tall machine where it looks real.
Is that like this, like the 3D?
Yeah, exactly.
Actual
so
video
I look like
call.
God.
Right. You need to put one of those in an uncontacted tribe, I think.
Oh my God.
Drop that in with a helicopter and have Mr. Beast just stand in it.
It'd be funny to like fly a plane over and just drop like a bunch of candy or something, like on like one of those islands that have never been visited.
Yeah, fuck up their diet with Feastables.
Animated content on YouTube's doing like really well recently. Have you seen that Defuck Boom channel with the skibited toilets?
I mean, yes.
Yeah.
What was the one that you always linked me?
Oh, the guys who did Digital Circus.
Yeah, Glitch. Yeah,
Glitch.
That
yeah.
was literally about to say Glitch as well. Yeah, so they got 300 million views on that, and they're doing really well. And there's a couple other little animation channels. So I actually think over the next couple of years we'll see some big animation YouTube channels pop up because as AI blah 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 is making it cheaper, blah blah blah. I think like it'll be actually like feasible to do high level animation on YouTube, and so that's something I'm interested in because I do think that's going to be a big.
It was something that people have already tried, but because there was no return on investment for it,
it's just too expensive.
Yeah, like Meat Canyon did one as well, where he had it crowdfunded as well, and it was just like.
But I think in the next couple of years you'll be able to just type into like a ChatGPT type shit, and it'll just create most of the assets you need for the scene.
Yeah. Do you use AI tools or things with like much of your stuff at the moment?
No, little rinky-dink things. Because like those, the 10K Every Day in the Wilderness, we'll have like thousands of hours of footage. So we have AI tools where like scan the transcript. So if like, I'm like, oh, I want to mention Feastables, I can search Feastables and it'll show me every time they say Feastables. Yeah. So like, that's pretty cool. It's like little things like that, but...
Well, that must be very handy when you have that many cameras.
Oh yeah,
running.
100%. Yeah, it's...
How does the production work with that when you're out in the middle, when they're in the middle of nowhere? Because the camera angles and the shots. Do you have production teams going out there changing batteries, making sure everything's running smoothly?
Well, so one of the guys he did photography for a job beforehand. So that's
one of the people that were competing.
Yeah, one of the two. So that
okay.
So that's why we one of them we were dead set on casting someone who had filming experience. That way we could be like, here's a bunch of batteries, figure it the fuck out. So, and they wouldn't just absolutely torch my video. So he's done tons of commercials and shoots his whole life. So
what's the vetting process for getting the people that you do get involved?
And do you find them in your area? Because I know you have a casting group chat, or what is it, an Instagram?
Yeah, and Twitter and stuff like that. Yeah.
So how do you find these?
Go apply.
Oh, it's a plug.
Grog! Drink grog!
No.
Grog
Subscribe to
Old Ones Patreon.
You're gonna get dubbed with whatever we want.
Awesome.
What's the casting process like with that? Like, what?
I'm gonna be honest. I have people who do most of it, so I'm not 100% sure. It's not local anymore. Like those two guys, they weren't from our town. Usually, the big thing we just look for is like we fly them down and we put a camera in front of them, and if they talk, then it's like great. But like you'll find like 80% of people when they get on camera, they just stop talking, and you're like, well, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
So have you hit that wall with people? Like how many times have you tried to start something or had to just scrap something because the contestant was just garbage?
Yeah, I mean all the time. I mean, we'll still pay them and stuff, but that happens literally all the time. Because these videos aren't scripted, obviously, so...
You just have to essentially run this
I've
simulation until it hits a point where the beats
a couple
work.
$1 million, they just didn't feel like having a personality? Well, fuck. Yeah, because...
What's the biggest blowout you've done on a video? Like, what's the, like, you filmed something, put all this money into it, you'd be like, it sucks.
I mean, we just did one where we were doing two people survive 100 days at sea, win $500,000. But I've been traveling so much filming these videos that I missed like the day 20 check-in. And then I did 7 days in the cave and 7 days here, and I was gonna miss like day 40 and day 50, and I was like, fuck. This fucking video, I'm not even in it. Like it's gonna be day 50 and I'm there once. So like we had to scrap that.
All because you were busy filming other stuff.
Videos, yeah.
What happened to the big thing? You can fucking hologram yourself.
I can't do the whole video with the hologram thing, and it was like
give it a couple years.
Obviously, since I canceled the video like on day 40, I had to give him the prize money because I can't just be like, oh, you don't win. So I was like, hey. Fun fact, you guys get the money and you only had to do 40 days.
Wow.
So, would you ever use any of this older footage for like a second channel thing?
Didn't you let Ludwig upload fucking one of the scraps
Yeah,
videos?
that one I think we spent $1 million on, and
Jesus
it's his most viewed video.
We need to start going on canceled Beast videos and just upload them on our
Yeah,
channel.
please let us have the
I'll start auctioning them off.
Yeah, just you should have sent us to do the check and be like, he's gone now. This is our video.
He just went through 100, one of our recent videos. We had 100 people in cubes. So we had an A cam and a B cam in each cube. So there's 200 cameras across the cubes. Then we have all the wide shots to capture it. We had over like 230 cameras rolling. And because our videos aren't scripted, we have to watch all of the footage. That'll take 100 editors. Like
You've got all that sort of stuff going straight to like a big server.
Yeah, we had to build a server in our studio. Because the problem is, if I were to take, for that video, right, it would cost $40,000 just to store all that footage, just petabytes of footage on hard drives. You know, if you want to send that to even just like 50 editors, that's 40,000, 50 times. So instead, we just have like a giant server rack that stores all the footage, and then they just remote in and edit. Because then the other problem is their computers crash, and you can't have 200 multicams, and so we had to have Adobe like, mess with the software a little bit so we could actually like hold that many cameras because no production. That had the most cameras recording at the same time ever in any production ever.
Oh, right. Yeah,
So-
I've heard you say that.
Yeah, so we had,
That's
it's just like
crazy.
that was a whole mess.
Do
Sometimes
you know what comes second to that?
no idea. Hey, Google it. How normal people would film something like that is they would have like a story script and then they would go in, they'd turn on one camera and they'd be like, hey, you say this is your character, get your lines in, then they cut the camera off, they just do that with everyone.
General reality TV and
Exactly. But instead of doing that, where you basically put words in their mouth, we just leave them running and we're just like, fuck it. You guys be yourselves. This isn't scripted. It adds so much complexity and so much expense on the post in.
There was a massive story written that I just absorbed through like memes on Twitter, which was ages 1 to 100, where it was like
that's the
the
one he's
heroes,
talking about.
the villains, and it had the
42 and 58.
Yeah. I like that a lot.
Yeah, bro, 42 was awesome. He just started popping off and saying some like crazy stuff, and I was like, bro, get a camera on that, man.
Right, I need to piss real bad. Hang on, I'm on my
He's
fourth
just going
roll.
to take a call with the casino.
Hey, I'll take a piss as well.
Damn, they're all leaving.
Oh, it's just plug Feastables or something.
Actually, you're talking about face. All right. So they both left to use the bathroom. I flew all the way to Australia to do this podcast. That means I get the liberty to promote Feastables. And here's the thing. In a previous episode, they didn't rate Feastables highly, and that's because they were drunk. And if they were sober, they would have gave it a 10 out of 10, like everyone else on the planet. So go eat Feastables. It's available in Australia now.
You should break some up and put it in their grog.
Is that illegal?
Have to eat it.
Mr. Beast.
You're lucky these are good now.
You ranked them low, though.
We gave them B.
Wow, what is that? A Feastables chocolate? I prefer the old formula.
I have questions, and I'm asking for advice as well.
Hit me.
You're very open with sharing all your knowledge with everyone.
Bro, I don't
and
give a
well,
fuck.
last time I actually spoke to you when we were doing the poker nights,
Man, those were fun.
you used to sit on the call for hours afterwards giving people advice like a fucking school teacher. It was kind of funny.
I did.
I want to ask a question because we've launched a product, we've launched Grog. When do we start making money?
Oh.
Can you give me a stack of that Beast money?
There you go.
Pass me one of those.
Give me the best flavor.
Try the Mandarin. Just try it and give us your honest opinion.
I don't drink alcohol, so
Yeah, so you're sipping a little bit of it.
Now take a really hefty mouthful though when you
but
do
I
it.
don't like alcohol, so.
You can't taste the alcohol, so it doesn't
Okay,
matter.
then that will make me rate it higher. Fuck, there's like 8 people staring at me.
Well, you're not used to that. You're Mr. Beast.
You're right, you don't really taste it. Like the alcohol. I mean, I don't have anything to compare it to, but it tastes fine.
Tastes good?
Yeah, it tastes good.
Thanks, Mr. Beast.
I mean, I would rate it highly because I don't taste alcohol, and like I hate when alcohol burns my freaking throat.
Right.
Yeah, actually, I don't want it.
No. Finish it.
Chad, what the fuck is wrong with you? Let him fucking...
I'm being peer pressured.
Yeah, that's my job.
That was like the 4th time in my life I drank alcohol.
Thanks,
I gotta
Mr.
space them
Beast.
out every 4 years or 3 years or whatever.
What's the drunkest you've ever been and how many drinks?
Just then, I think. Or to
No, one time, me and the gang played Jackbox and we drank a little bit, and that was really fun. But then I had diarrhea the next day, and I was like, oh, yeah, alcohol does not mix well.
The Crohn's.
Yeah, alcohol, Crohn's.
How's
yeah,
that going?
Fine.
How do you manage it?
I take a lot of medicine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Turn your fucking phone off.
It's the crown
We're
host.
filming a
It's
podcast.
the crown host.
You DJ. Bro, I walk in here, he doesn't even dab me up, he just takes the money and talks about the casino.
Okay.
You shook
Fuck
my
you.
hand.
I have a question.
Wait, real quick, what do you think about our money?
Let's see this, John.
Give it a feel, give it a feel.
It looks fake.
Our money doesn't burn, rip.
Like an American dollar looks like powerful, whereas this looks kind of like,
If it rains during a Mr. Beast challenge, is all the money, like, got fucked or what?
oh, we just put a tarp over it.
You'd put a tarp over your money. Our money's made of tarp.
There was something you touched on in a podcast I watched on the plane right here.
Oh, you did some research.
I watched 3 podcasts. There was some questions you didn't answer.
Okay.
And I don't know if it's because you're not allowed to. So if you can't answer it, you tell me. You said that Hershey's owns 70% of the market.
70%? I said that?
Was it 70 or was it?
They own, in America, like 50% of chocolate sales is Hershey.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, majority.
What problems have you run into competing with them? Because I have a story with alcohol in Australia.
Yeah.
There's a massive monopoly here. It's owned by and it's massive. We've tried to get into stores before, and the stores have like store chains, and they flat
Yeah.
out rejected us and said, "Sorry, we don't want to ruin our relationship
Damn,
with
you got
these
cock
people."
blocked.
Yeah, they pay us not to take on competitors.
Whoa.
Is the chocolate market like that, or?
Well, snacks is different than beverage. It's just not as cutthroat for whatever reason. Part of it is like with beverage, right? If a shelf is this deep, you can only fit theoretically like 8 cans, right, of your soda if you have one facing. But in this same space, I can fit like 40 chocolate bars. So if you have a beverage that's doing well, you have to have like a team that's going in stores. You have to constantly be touching the product. And also beverage has a higher consumption, higher impulse, so people are more likely to buy a beverage, they turn faster. Whereas like some chocolate bars, like they'll put a box of like 20 bars on a shelf and they'll sell one a week. So like that fucking box will be there for 4 months.
Not a Feastable though.
No, not feasible.
Can you just buy them all? Can you buy the stock from us? You're Mr. Beast.
All
You've
your
got-
beverage?
Yeah, just can you just buy all of our
Why?
stock?
Their groggy is so amazing. They're flying off the shelves. You don't even have stock.
Rocky.
We do have one flex.
Sounds like you're doing like a localized Japanese dub or something.
I mean, they're flying off the shelves. You don't even have inventory to sell me.
One flex we do have, and the week that we launched this into the Liquorlands that we just launched in Liquorland, we were the #1 selling alcohol beverage. Yeah.
What about the second week?
We haven't got those stats yet. Okay.
Hey, that's what I'm hoping for with Feastables.
Are you still running into heaps of problems with Feastables? Is it every week there's a new problem?
yeah, of
Or are
course.
you past that now that it's been out for so long?
No, it's hard to scale up, and the supply chain and everything. Cocoa prices are through the roof. It's pretty difficult. And like, the thing is, there's so many different like SKUs, right? If you look at Hershey's, in a Walmart or whatever, just Hershey's in general, every year they have over 70 different SKUs that do over $10 million a year in revenue. So you have like your Halloween SKUs, you have your Easter SKUs, and you have all your flavors, and you put them in multi-packs, and you put smaller bags in bars in multi-packs and bigger bars. There's so much like complexity. And then like our bars here in Australia, obviously we have the Australia nutrition label here, but that's different than the one in America and different than the one in like Canada, because Canada you gotta do French and English. So you have theoretically a dozen, 2 dozen SKUs, but then you have to have different wrappers, and so now all of a sudden you're actually making like literally 100 different products, and you're making hundreds of thousands or millions of certain ones, and it's like very hard. So that's where we're kind of at now. It's just like, because the velocities are so high, just like having the right supply everywhere where it needs to be is like a bitch.
But shit's flying off the shelf, right?
Yeah, it's doing really well. We do way more revenue off of Feastables than everything else combined.
Can I just ask you, what do you think the retention for like the business segment is?
On this, what's your demographic? What age?
I'd say 90% males, 16 to 25.
Then I'd say it's pretty high. Those are like the grinders.
All right, keep
like
waffling then.
Yeah, these people are trying to figure out what they want to do.
Can you get your cock out for the camera?
Right now?
Yeah.
It's a little cold in here. It's not
Okay,
gonna...
all right.
I'll get
Let
mine
them
out
put
if you
their
get yours
heat
out.
I know you will. But I'm good. What's your RPM? How much you guys?
Do not let him
Someone
look at
tell me. Show me that, John. Let me see how much you guys are making.
from ad revenue. Come on.
Cold Ones is doing a couple million views a video. They gotta be balling.
Oh God, that's embarrassing. He's probably like, yeah, I made that during this conversation.
Oh, yeah, that's... well, how many mid-rolls do you guys do?
One every 4 or 5 minutes, something
4 or
like
5 minutes. So you're doing
that. Some videos are like
8 mid-rolls a video? I mean, it's not bad.
Really?
They have a $7 RPM. If this video gets 3 million views, that means they made $21,000. Just take the views, times it by 7.
How did you do that math so quickly?
While you're here, can you take a look at some of our videos and tell us what would be like a better title or thumbnail that would double the views?
Let's see. Oh, you got an email. Qantas customer service, prepare for your flight.
Oh, it's because we're flying
Mr. Darcy. We paid Fiverr artists for terrible tattoos, then got them. Mr. Beast. Oh, I'm in the thumbnail.
Do you not know about that video?
No, I haven't seen it.
2 people in the video got a Mr. Beast tattoo.
How did I not see that?
Because we get drunk.
Didn't you guys also start that daycare meme or whatever where...
Child animation
Yeah,
thing?
was that you guys or...
Yeah,
That was us.
Holy shit, I still see that on Twitter to this day.
So this is the first reveal of the first Mr. Beast tattoo that got done. This is on someone's skin forever. It's Misfit Minds. Shout out to them. They wanted to show you in person, but
Why didn't they come? I'm not cloud enough for them?
nah, they said you fell off.
Holy shit! Wait,
Which one is that?
he got the thumbnail tattoo?
Oh, yeah, okay.
He got my blind thumbnail?
That was the thumbnail at the time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we updated that thumbnail too.
Yeah, it's literally a screenshot of the
No,
views and
Hey, we
everything.
gotta revert that one back. Revert it back to my boy's tattoo.
That's the other one.
What? I didn't know this guy had a tattoo.
Look how big it is.
Why? Why did he do that?
When you're not on top of the world, you gotta
You gotta claw your way.
claw your
Do you want to
way.
know how I got this job? Got a fucking PewDiePie tattoo on my ass.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it all starts somewhere, man.
Chad got set on fire. He's got multiple tattoos on his ass.
I just can't get over this fucking tattoo. What are the...
How's your mental health?
Right now, pretty good. This is fun.
I need to piss again real bad. I'm sorry.
I don't care. I literally don't care.
Mr. Beast.
I'm Mr. Beast.
He usually does this with like out Mr. Beast being there.
Yeah, this is a really fucked up, like, fever dream for me.
Yeah, you guys do so many Mr. Beast memes. Now you got Mr. Beast.
I feel like you would not have done this if you'd seen half of them.
Probably.
Yeah, you know what? This chocolate fucking sucks.
If you had to eliminate one YouTuber, who would it be and why?
I can't answer that because whoever I say will just hate me forever because it's gonna go on TikTok and get clipped out of this world.
How about we beep it?
No, because then you're not gonna beep it. I know you guys.
No, of course, we wouldn't do that to you.
Okay. Then,
Really?
Really?
You said you liked him.
I just wanted to see if you bleep it or not. I don't really hate any YouTubers because if I hated them, I just wouldn't watch them. So I don't.
Based.
So who do you not watch?
Apparently fucking cold ones and everyone else.
Wow, this podcast is pretty lit. I'm gonna start watching again.
I actually have a question.
Spit it out there.
Do you actually know how many people work with you, like with you across everything? Do you have a estimation?
I've had too much to drink. I'm seeing double.
A couple hundred.
Couple hundred.
Couple hundred.
Is there like a second Mr. Beast? Because you said
It's right there.
not that one. You said you oversee everything.
Yes, sir.
Who's like, if tomorrow your leg fell off or something like that, who?
I don't have legs.
You're just lining them up.
If tomorrow something happened and you couldn't work for 2 weeks, who's the second in command?
Whoever takes their hand off my tombstone last.
Oh my God.
Speaking of which, you've been saying that for a while.
Carl, if I died, put your goddamn hand on my tombstone.
With these survival videos that you film or anything like that, have you ever had any scares like that where someone's been hurt or you've been hurt or you've been worried about your health? Because you got buried alive for...
Oh, for me, maybe, but for other people, no. We always have medics and
What's the worst thing that's happened to you, like after filming one of those videos?
Well, I mean, the obvious one is I tried to spend 24 hours underwater in a bucket, and I got like a little bit of CO2 poisoning because like we weren't pumping oxygen out. But that was like many, many years ago when I was a little idiot. I think I was still a teenager.
Now the amount of like forethought
Yeah,
and
exactly.
planning
That
is
kind of stuff.
like
there's,
next level.
There's zero risk because now.
Well, we saw a paramedic on the... Why was there a paramedic parked here on the way in?
Bro, your fucking country has a set requirement where we have to have a paramedic.
We've never had a paramedic on set, and I've
because
broken
we
my
don't
hand.
have a big enough set.
Hey, well, I follow the law. One time we went to film a video. It was like a protect the yacht, keep it. And we had this lake with a yacht in it. We had all these like cannons and bombs and everything set up. And we go to film it. And then we see a bald eagle. And those are like really protected in America. And it lands in a nest right beside the lake. And the thing is, if we start blowing up these bombs and stuff, it could disturb the bald eagle's nest, and like that's really, really illegal. So we were like about to film this huge video that we've been setting up for months, and then a fucking eagle just lands and builds a nest, and we're just like, fuck. And so we had to go find a different lake, transport everything, spend like $500,000, all this stuff, just because of that fucking bald eagle.
Didn't you do something similar with Squid Games? Like with didn't you delay a day?
Yeah, so Squid Games, when we did it on day one, we had all the squibs on everyone, and the Wi-Fi crashed halfway through the red light, green light. And so we were like, oh, now we can't kill anyone. So we gave everyone $1,000, which was 456 people, so that was a lot of money.
Which
and then
was
we pushed
the
it back
prize
a day.
money total for the title
And it didn't even
of the
make
video.
it didn't even make the final
just
cut.
to delay it a day, or
Yeah, I didn't even make the final cut, which is the sad part. Which is what I hate. I hate when we spend money and it doesn't make it on camera, because it's like, then I just spend the money and like,
Do you
no one
keep the
even knows.
footage though from like maybe one day?
I might have it all, but
sounds like you would hate to give money to a homeless person if someone wasn't recording it, Mr. Beast.
I mean, we have an entire charity that's what it
Yeah.
does.
No YouTubers would do that.
What, help a homeless man?
No, start a whole fucking charity.
Yeah, I feel like that one goes kind of low key, because I could have started a channel and made tens of millions of dollars, but instead we started a channel, put it in a charity, and then used it to feed millions of people, build homes, build hospitals, build orphanages, do all that stuff and reinvest all of it. I feel like that's just like a thing people just kind of forget that we have going on, even though it gets like 20 million views a video. We haven't even talked about our upcoming Amazon Prime show.
Right. Let's definitely get to that, because I've heard you talk about how that is the next big thing that's never been done. That is the most effort that you want to put in.
Did they approach you first, or did you approach them? Were you like actively outreaching to companies?
I just had an idea for the show I wanted to do, and then every streaming service wanted to do it. It was just which one would give us control over the edit and fund it.
Oh, they're giving you full control over edits.
Which
and
is why I
everything.
went with Amazon.
Okay.
Like, we're doing episode 0 on our YouTube channel, and then episode 1 will be on Prime. So like,
Really?
so we're gonna post like, I can't go too in depth because it's like,
Is it been revealed recently? Is it 5 million cash?
Yeah, the prize is $5
for the
million.
actual winner.
Yeah.
How many episodes are there going to be? Do you
It's
know?
going to be 1 on my channel and then 10 on
10.
mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 11 in total.
It's the hardest thing we've ever done because it's like every single one of these episodes is bigger than my biggest YouTube video ever, times like 3. Like we're going all out on it because we have way more money than we normally do and we have way more time.
Are they providing you with production, or is that everything? You're doing everything yourself?
Yeah. So we hired like 70 people just to purely do the Amazon show for us.
Did you have a bidding war with other streaming services that wanted to have a
Yeah, but the other ones, wanted control over the edit. And I'm like, I get 200 million views a video. I don't really care what you think.
I've heard you talk before as well about how you have people from this old media that feel like they know what's best. When it's like, I want to do this thing my own way, and I know how these things work, and I want to do it how it's never been done before. And you have people that are from traditional media that are harder to like deprogram essentially.
Exactly.
Because they're like, oh, this is what we used to do on when we.
And this is
this
what
TV
always
show.
works. And I'm like, I don't care what works. I want to reinvent it. So that's exactly it. So it was pretty easy. Like Amazon was the one that was like, yeah, you get 200 million views a video. You know what you're doing.
You didn't get any pushback from them, like
No,
trying to
they've
do
been
it.
great.
They were just flat out like.
It's awesome.
That's a big step for like YouTube evolution.
That's what I wanted to crush out of this world so I can like
everything's on the line there as well.
I have everything riding on this because if it flops, then YouTubers are flops. If it flops, then they wasted a lot of money. If it flops, then I'm just a YouTuber that doesn't know how to make traditional media. And the list goes on. Like failure's not an option here. This has to be the greatest show possible. I mean, this show, I'm gonna tell them some of the stuff and you just don't put it in, but get some of their reactions. On episode 0, so the first challenge is they're gonna. Yeah, we're also doubling our world record of most.
You're building.
Basically. Well, anyways, don't include any of that stuff. But yeah, I mean, this show is gonna be disgusting. It's crazy. Actually, one more. Well, actually, no, I can't even, because you might forget to, and it would ruin the show if I told you.
No one's gonna forget to cut it.
We're gonna.
That is fucked up.
You're not even gonna make any money off of this thing.
No. I'll be lucky if I only lose like.
All right,
10
I'm taking
million.
a piss, and then let's bring it back. Take a seat, Carl. Take a seat. All right, Mr. Beast.
Mr. Max.
What milestone meant more to you? Winning the favorite male creator award twice at Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards.
Okay.
2023. Recently being on the cover of Time magazine, or was it winning the Player of the Game award for varsity baseball in the 2016 Greenville Christian Academy versus Wilson Christian Academy match?
What a stupid question. Obviously, the baseball award. How could I ever forget that?
Is that real?
Yeah,
You played baseball and basketball.
I did. I was way better at baseball.
At what times in high school?
I played from when I was like 8 all the way up to 18. I was playing every single day.
Up to 18, but you started YouTube like 11, 13,
Yeah,
something?
I started YouTube when I was 11 years old. I wanted to be.
How old are you?
26. I just turned 26.
Oh my God, you're so young and fresh.
Yeah, I've been doing it for 15 years though.
How old are you?
25. Fresh.
Oh, you're even younger.
how old are
and
you?
fresher.
I don't like fresher. I don't
Yeah,
know.
why are you saying that?
He's 31.
You die next year.
Oh, no. I die this year.
He's almost 30.
He's 31. He's married.
You're married?
Yeah.
Game over.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, no, he's not.
Where's your wedding ring?
I actually did wear it here.
Oh my God. So Max has a thing where he loses everything.
No, yeah, well, that's true. But also, I think I've lost like a little bit of weight since it's always like fucking, especially in the shower and stuff, it flies off.
Just give him another ring. Give him a proxy ring.
That way she doesn't think you're
Definitely won't
cheating.
notice. That won't come off if I pull that all the way down.
You could keep it then.
What's it like being 29?
With my health, like really bad. I have like back problems, knee problems, and I'm only 29, so. I had to spend a month in bed because I have sciatic nerve damage in my left leg. So stay healthy, because you've gotten healthy. Are you healthy? Mm-hmm. Do you exercise? Do you both gym, or is it just this fucker?
Just this one.
Do it before you get too old, because
figure it out.
after that, it's irreversible. I have so many problems with my body.
You're 29.
Yeah, but I've done drugs and alcohol for fucking 10 years.
But that didn't help either, yeah.
Yeah, so I've fucked my
Mr.
body.
Beast, have another sip of alcohol.
You have to try the grape. Maybe.
Yeah, try the grape. Give him one more. Cloud is, no, come on, Jimmy.
You just told me how your body
Jimbo, yeah,
freaking
but
sucks
that was from
because
cocaine.
you're an alcoholic.
That was from cocaine. Jimbo, have a sip. Alcohol is not a gateway, by the way. If anyone that says that, it's because they haven't had enough to drink.
This will be the last sip of alcohol I ever take. I don't even like alcohol.
Except ours.
The grape's
Because you
good,
can't
though.
taste it.
The grape lingers. All right, that was the last alcohol I'll ever drink.
Do you drink
Socially.
So what do you guys do for fucking fun? Because you're always working. Do you guys ever have like 2 days where you're like,
Would you want to go to a party in North Carolina?
yes, that's like the best places in the world to party are the least populated.
Yeah, what's the point? I'd rather just work.
You never just like, sorry, I can't be in this fucking video. I'm gonna play Call of Duty all day.
No.
I couldn't even fathom taking a day off and playing Call of Duty all day.
When I got sick, remember I was saying I was sick before this? I faked being sick for 2 extra days so I could play League of Legends.
I would give a little bit of money to play League.
Don't say League of Legends out loud in front of him.
I don't recommend it, and like people that are listening to this, like I don't recommend like my lifestyle to you. Like you should have work-life balance. Like it's stupid to just wake up and work all day, but that's just kind of what makes me happy and what I enjoy doing.
I can't imagine doing this past 32. At 32, I'm moving to a foreign country, selling everything, every asset.
That'd be honestly, I'd love to observe that from a distance. So you're gonna sell everything.
But what do you do then?
I don't know, fucking paint Warhammer, watch TV
Damn,
shows.
that's kind of cool.
So
Actually.
you think by 32 you'll have enough money where you can just disappear and live off it
I
forever?
could disappear and go to Thailand
I don't think you
tomorrow.
have an idea of the value of money.
In my head, if ever at any point, obviously, I could have had $1 million by now if we didn't keep reinvesting into videos, our office.
You don't have $1 million off to the side?
I have it in assets.
So you can run away and quit now.
Yeah, I could. That's the thing.
Do it. You won't.
So could you.
I don't
So
want
what
to,
is
though.
the extra 3 years for then?
Because I enjoy.
And then it's gonna be
and-
3 more and 3 more. And 3
No,
more.
well, no, I don't. It might be, but there's definitely a sense of reward with uploading something and observing it. Because I love watching our videos. I don't know if you guys are you the same. Do you guys watch your videos?
Oh,
and be
of
like,
course. Yeah.
I love watching our videos. I love reading comments. It's like heroin. Uploading a YouTube video. I don't know how long that feeling will last, but the second it doesn't, I'm out. Do you guys not see an end game? Do you not?
The end game is doing this forever.
What about you? You don't want to wife, kids, settle down?
You can have a wife and kids and still grind.
I don't have kids. And I lost my ring. I got Carl ring. Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast. Carl from Carl Gummies. Mr. Beast! Carl, do you ever just steal money from him when he's not
That's
looking?
yours now.
Okay, cool. That answers that question.
Have you ever been like deathly afraid of just having millions of dollars laying around the compound?
Anytime we have cash, we always have security. That's why there's security upstairs.
They're very nice. Have you ever had like a weird run-in with like people trying to break into places?
Oh yeah, all the time.
And like, what's the craziest situation? Are you allowed to talk about it?
Sorry, can I just quickly just
Yeah.
put like a little thing on that? I've heard you talk about having private investigators call you
Oh yeah.
when you've had someone try to hire them to, when they've tried to
Well, on that
hire a
podcast, I revealed my strap, but yeah.
Is that, like, can you expand on that?
I hired someone who knew all the private investigators around my state. So like if someone called a private investigator, it's a person I hired that would know if other private investigators got a call because they kind of all talk and like help each other.
They got the fucking Facebook group chat.
But it doesn't work as well now that people know that I have an insider on the private
Oh, so
investigator.
they pay the premium
Yeah.
for the guy outside.
So I nerfed my strategy, but yeah, he's talking about one time someone hired a private investigator to find me, and then he told my private investigator friend, and blah blah blah. And we went to his hotel
Come on,
room.
speak, because we've talked retention.
Yeah, so
Don't mumble over it. Think about the TikTok.
my private investigator guy got a call from a different private investigator saying someone just paid me a lot of money to find Jimmy, Mr. Beast, and like connect my client with him. And so my guy was like, "Who is it?" And then the private investigator was like, "Some guy from the Middle East. He just really wants to meet Jimmy. He just bought a one-way ticket to North Carolina, and I'm just tasked with finding Jimmy." And my guy was like, "Okay." So then when the guy landed in North Carolina and went to his hotel room, my guy confronted him and was like, "Why do you want Jimmy? What do you want with him?"
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
And then the guy's like, "I just want to give Jimmy some video ideas." And he's like, "You didn't hire a private investigator, fly all the way over here just to give Jimmy some video ideas. Like, why the fuck are you here?" And then my PI guy was like, "Let me search your hotel room." I said this in a different podcast, and then someone clipped it and made a short, and all the comments on the short were like, "What Mr. B's PI did was illegal. He didn't have a search warrant." Hey, dumbasses, he asked to search the guy's hotel room.
Iterate that now is still gonna be misconstrued by the people who are super fucking stupid.
Also, yeah, everything we say in this is gonna end up on TikTok, which will be funny. I can't wait to see all the clips. You should post them. Make this podcast go viral.
We don't have a team for that.
No, but the people watching
Chat
it.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
But anyways, they searched his hotel room for guns and stuff, and they didn't find anything. And they're just like, "You're really here just to give Jimmy video ideas?" And he's like, "Yeah." And then my PI guy lied and said Jimmy's out of town for the next month. And the guy just went back to the Middle East, and I got his video ideas, and like
And they were...
It was like giving people free gas and like random things like that. I mean, they just were terrible.
Wait, he wrote a list to give to your PA.
he gave it to my PA.
Hey, Jimmy, we met with the crazy dude. Here's a list of ideas. Have you ever had a situation where like it's the middle of the night, you get like a security call, like there's someone in the fucking beast warehouse? Or they haven't made it that far. Or they've been like,
We have round-the-clock security.
At the old warehouse.
Oh, I mean, yeah, we've
Like
had.
3 warehouses ago, there was a person that like walked to it from their state, right?
They walked there.
Oh, there are people who will just like fly across the world and just sit behind like my local gas station and like just wait for me. Or our local Best Buy, because I guess I shopped in it in a video and like people locally knew I would like go there to buy stuff like once a month when I used to like buy all the stuff for my videos. So like a guy just like literally bought a car, drove to North Carolina and parked it and just sat there and waited for like weeks until I went to that Best Buy. But I got wind of that, so I just never went. And we were just seeing how long he would just sit there and just...
You didn't just get wind of it. Like he stopped there with a truck that had decals on the side saying, "Mr. Beast, I want to meet you," and shit like that.
What the fuck?
And we were just playing a game to see how long he'd sit there, and it was just like...
You should have given him $10,000 for every day he stayed there.
He would be a great contestant. Actually, I should find that man.
next month, everyone's at the Walmart just waiting.
Yeah, for real.
A guy was like in a different state, like Tennessee, and he started a live stream, and he said, "I'm just gonna walk to Mr. Beast town, and I'm just gonna walk around until I find him." And he just was just live streaming.
That one unemployed friend on a weekend.
And I'm just watching, like every morning I'd wake up and I'd watch the live stream, and the guy would just be like a neighborhood over from my house or
You put
whatever.
on a fucking fake mustache and glasses, you went to the background of the stream, we're like, hello.
One person was like, he went into like a Sheetz gas station, and he's like, "Has Mr. Beast ever been here?" And they've been like, they said yes. So then he just like grabbed a blanket and started sleeping beside the sheets.
Oh my God.
I mean, I have so many of these kinds of stories, it's crazy. Most people recognize me from my bangs. So like,
No, the problem is he's 6 foot fucking.
Well, I didn't know you were that tall until I just met you. I was like, oh, well,
Which I feel like in America it stands out a little bit more.
yeah, the problem is my head's always above other people's heads, so it like stands out like a...
Okay, video idea. I got my kneecaps removed.
I gave 6 inches to a short person.
Pause.
Hey, what do you mean by that?
I'm gonna go pee.
When's the T-Series war ending? 31. That's happened?
Yeah.
That's legit happened?
30 mil subs ago, bro.
And has PewDiePie commented on that, or
He's just hanging out with, what's his
his
name?
child?
Beergen or
No.
something.
Oh, yes. some shit
No,
like
that's
that.
his horse in Minecraft.
Oh my God.
What I missed?
Well, do you know Felix? What the fuck?
Huh?
Oh, I thought you had a fake mustache on. Does that not look?
That's fake. That's a
fake
fake
ass.
fucking dude.
Hey, this thing you're watching might be 40 minutes, but don't worry, I've been here for 4 hours.
When are we starting?
Okay, so you are like, between you and Markiplier, you guys are like reoccurring memes on our channel. And you know of a couple that we've done. So the Mr. Beast nursery rhyme.
Yeah, which is funny. Good job.
We have more, and we would like you to watch them and react to us. If you hate us afterwards, you can bludgeon me to death with the cash.
Top 10 worst things we did to Mr. Beast.
Top things we need to apologize for.
Oh,
Do you know that your lookalike that does cameos?
Yeah. This.
We commissioned some cameos to him. Just context, we wanted him to be evil Mr. Beast.
Today we are going to hit the streets and ask people if they're subscribed. If they're subscribed, they get $23. But if they're not, they get executed. ISIS style.
He hasn't laughed yet.
ISIS style. Hey, sexy lady.
What sexy lady is he calling out?
that's the best piece of media that came out that year.
I'm here to tell you, my dad says 15 billion trees are deforested every year. So your efforts are futile.
He's got to know exactly.
Also, these nuts.
Did I just get D's nuts by Jesus?
Beast Army Uncle Sam poster campaign. Do you guys know about this?
No.
What is this?
So we commissioned an artist to draw you as Uncle Sam, saying like, the Beast Army needs you.
We need you for the Beast Army.
I didn't realize you guys were my biggest fans.
We put up thousands of those in our city. We put up enough to the point that I had a run-in with someone that I knew in real life, just randomly on the street that was like, you have to see this fucked up Mr. Beast poster down the road. Mr. Beast's paying people to put up posters
And people that saw it were like, is Mr. Beast coming to Australia?
And I knew that our video wasn't out yet, so I was like, I just pretended that, yeah, but that's fucked up.
Hello, I am doing a champagne to promote the most popular YouTube channel, Mr. Beast.
Oh,
I would like to get a poster made similar to the one I attached, but the text says, I want you for the Beast Army.
The concept is that we drink too much, then commission artists on Fiverr, then we get the brief back.
This one
the actual...
fucking sucks.
There's two.
This is made by AI. You can't tell me fucking otherwise. Please tell me yours looks better. I want to hear the price difference before I show you.
One of them was $60, the other one was $2.90.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
That was
what
good.
The fuck?
That's the one that went up.
That actually fucks. I want to put this up in my bed.
All right, thanks, Mr. Beast. That's the one that we put up.
Why does no one ever send me any of these clips?
I just think your feed is just fucking filled with shit.
Why don't you guys tweet these at me?
Shut the fuck up, Mr. Beast.
But now we can stop because we've seen you in real life.
No, I want the memes to intensify.
Okay, Mr. Beast.
You have Crohn's, and I hope you suffer for it.
What the fuck? That was badass.
I hope you don't find your wedding ring.
Oh my god.
You motherfucker.
Cheers, Carl.
Carl from the gummies. Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast is tired.
Mr. Beast.
The amount of times he's looked at me and gone, Mr. Beast.
I say it as like, it's like a stimming word.
Mr. Beast. I didn't realize how degenerate this was.
Dude, you're so rich. What is this, a Gucci backpack?
No, I just wanted to, this sort of fucked up the flow, because it's like, you know I need this for a bit now. No, okay, so pretend you didn't see nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
Why the fuck do you wear that gardener's hat in all your videos? That straw hat?
Bro, I love that hat.
Why?
I'm pale and
So that's just a
blocks
sun,
the sun
thing.
Yeah.
That actually makes sense because in another podcast you've said the 3 things that you wouldn't want in a challenge is bugs, the sun, and heat.
Dang, this journalist did his research.
And I feel like the sun and the heat is sort of, you shouldn't really list those as 2 separate things. But
Hey, New Zealand, I could see the sun and it was cold.
you still don't like it because it's producing cancer on your skin, even though it's not hot.
I don't like the sun
Do
because.
you fuck with cancer?
Yeah, bro.
It's alright.
What's in the backpack? What are you segueing to?
Oh, anyway, I was gonna say, like, you wear that fucked up, like, you think you're fucking Luffy from fucking One Piece hat.
Hell yeah.
Looking ass.
I thought I would get you.
Oh my god.
I thought I would get you a Bunnings straw hat.
So Bunnings is like our Home Depot, but we have hats from there and we have sausage sizzle. It's iconic. It's an Australian iconic hat. No, you gotta put it on, bro. Come on.
It's kind of hard to explain
I
why
would
it's
never
anything.
cheat on my straw hat. if I put it on, will you promote Feastables?
Absolutely. I'll shove
Wait,
it.
hold up, pause, don't put it on yet.
I'll shove it in my foreskin.
He said promote it.
And I don't have one. Hey, Mr. Beast, Feastables, and he's based. He is now a Bunnings loyal member.
Also, we have a huge stake in Bunnings. We don't.
Gentlemen, your boy is getting screwed
All
by
right,
time
thanks,
zone.
guys. Bye.
Oh, perfect. Glad it's over.
I saw her as well. You like to end videos like you like to do the cutoff.
We used to do that. That's kind of cringe now. Not gonna lie.
Okay, we're gonna be here. We're gonna be here for another hour with Mr. Beast. I hope you're
I've
loving
been
the
here
guest.
for 4 hours. I'm being held hostage. My answers are gonna get less interesting with time.
All right, what have we got?
Mr. Beast.
Fucking shut the fuck up.
What do you do when you're making video?
What?
When you're making video, what do you do?
What do you do when you're making video?
Okay, so you get up and you're walking on
I'm
to
being held hostage.
Mr.
It's
Beast.
way past my bedtime.
All right, Mr. Beast.
4 hours. I know this is 40 minutes. 4 hours.
Mr. Beast, what's the value of a Mr. Beast hour?
A lot of money is being lost.
What's the deficit?
Probably like $50,000 to $100,000.
That's how much is right there. You know, if you put that straight on one big bet, you can make it there.
Tumble that shit up.
All right, I got a final question.
Ah!
Mr. Beast.
I'm being held hostage.
Everyone always asks Mr.
This should
Beast.
have ended a long time ago.
Hey, Mr. Beast, everyone always asks,
Go for
if
it.
you have a lot of money, what video would you make? But I'm asking, Mr. Beast, if you had $19, that's your budget.
Mm-hmm.
What video are you making that's going to go viral with $19?
How fast can I drink 10 groggies?
You think that costs $19 here with the tax?
No, they're $1.90, right?
No.
If you have $19, they're all out of Fortnite cards at the store.
And you've said in previous videos, podcasts, sorry, you're like, man, if I had 0 subscribers and not my face or my voice.
Shut the fuck up! God, let me just say as well, you've also said if you sneeze or take a piss, the retention goes down. And you've yawned 15 times in front of me.
Because
I feel like that's gotta be worse.
Because when I watch their videos coming here, they're an hour pop. So I was like, oh, hour. And we're like 4 in.
Let's wrap this shit up, bro.
All right. Well, before we wrap it up, I need to pee.
No, Chad.
I'm busting.
Chad,
what is
sit down! That's his 6th time peeing.
Chad!
There is no end to this hell.
At a certain point, this breaks the Geneva Convention of holding someone hostage.
I'm being tortured.
This is a crime. Chad's just being a dickhead at this point.
Why would he go pee when we're about to wind it up?
Chad is just being an asshole. So I think you can go. It's not my show in any capacity.
Thank you so much.
But I think you can go.
You've been a fantastic
Thank you.
guest.
Max, I want you to know, I think you're very funny and talented.
Thank you, Mr. Beast.
The way you just say Mr. Beast 70 times a podcast is...
This one is definitely the world record.
3, 2, 1.
Mr. Beast!
Mr. Beast.
Have some money.
No, it's all good. I'm mostly just playing up.
Trust me, we got enough footage.
Oh, I know you did. That was funny as hell.